Well, Thunderbolts isn't really gonna do too well, despite the universal praise it got from Rotten Tomatoes. Which again, Rotten Tomatoes will not be a predictor for what movies do well or not. It will be up to the audiences if the audiences like the movie, as well as Rotten Tomatoes is just the establishment critics giving scores, as well here. They tried to dilute the user score so many times because they didn't like the score Captain Marvel got. So they basically ruined that site because they didn't like the score Captain Marvel got, and ever since then they have been trying to silence people for not liking movies or games, which is I think ridiculous as well here. But the movie is projected to only open to $175 million start. This is awful for an MCU movie. For any other movie, it's probably a decent start, but this is an MCU movie, obviously, as well here. So this movie is doing very similar to Eternals and Shang-Chi. And behind Brave New World, yeah, Brave New World opened to like $175 million as well, and guess what? Brave New World ended up making around $410 million globally as well. Like previous material, it'll be mostly males and people under 25. Given that Thunderbolts as well here, don't really figure that Little Woman's gonna carry this movie. No one I don't think anyone cares about Little Woman anymore. Okay, that movie was basically only did well because of the holiday season. Okay, don't worry, Darling fan, be my fan base, but women under 25 are currently trailing men as well here. But it seems that this movie isn't really going to do too well. Of course, Rotten Tomatoes loves the movie, but Rotten Tomatoes is not determine the movie's success. Look at the Minecraft movie as well. But usually movies of higher scores than Rotten Tomatoes unfortunately still do better at the box office as well. But that mostly applies to non-franchise movies. But Sinners is also projected to still do very well in its third week as well. And it's going to likely drop 20 to 30% as well here. But Sinners is still going to be doing very well as well here. But this movie is predicted to not do very well at the box office, like with Brave New World. Okay, the MCU is clearly in decline because Brave New World also had a quote unquote good opening as well, and the movie had crap legs. Okay, as well. Brave New World had crap legs. Quantumania had crap legs. Okay. I remember someone told me I should see Quantumania because it was this amazing movie. I watched it. It was like, well, this is why I don't watch modern Marvel movies. I don't care if people recommend me modern Marvel movies. They're all gonna suck. They're all gonna be garbage movies. Okay. It was the same thing with Thunderbolts as well. Okay. Thunderbolts is even doing worse than Brave New World. This is despite a high score by Rotten Tomatoes, by the way. This is in spite of an 88% Rotten Tomatoes, by the way. Almost like Rotten Tomatoes doesn't matter anymore. People are just sick and tired of Marvel and the MCU. They killed off all of the characters that people actually liked. Okay, as well. Leaving us with Spider-Man, but they ruined Spider-Man. As well. They literally had to bank off nostalgia to make the first Spider-Man movie successful. Deadpool Wolverine wasn't that great, so where do we go from here? Fantastic Four looks bad, okay, as well. It's just, where does Marvel go from here? I don't think Doomsday is gonna make $1 billion. That's just my take here, right here. Doomsday is not gonna make $1 billion. It is not. Was this be the nail and the end for the MCU as well? So the MCU is really going away at the DCEU as well. Because I remember the DCEU, every movie the DCEU released, regardless of quality, would just straight up bomb at the box office as well. They're going to still keep trying to make Marvel movies, because guess what? Marvel movies and superhero movies used to be hugely successful. But now they have been basically replaced with video game movies as well here. And I think throughout the 2030s, we're going to be seeing tons and tons and tons of video game movies release. Tons and tons and tons. Okay, as well. But yeah, that's what this video here. Goodbye.